This is Brand Pulse Unplugged, another episode of it. We are focusing on trust as it concerns we consumers. And we are looking at the airline industries. Lately, there have been stories online and in the media about the disappointments we are all facing with the airline industry. And because it is our responsibility to share what we think is happening and what we see the way the airline industries are responding, we are bringing it to you as a consumer to speak or air your view on the airline industry. Specifically, there has been cases where people will book flights and end up staying longer than planned, as if they don't have any other plan. There is a case of one Emeka Ozumba in Abuja, and there is a case of members of the Nigerian Union of Journalists in Ibadan, so to speak, that they wrote letters and they never get responses from the airline industry. What do you think we should be doing? Because there is the airline industry statement that or bill that says that based on the consumer rights, passengers should be refunded for their money or should be refunded their money if they are at no fault in flight cancellation or delay of flights. What we see is that it's taking us a longer period of time. I had a similar experience. It took me over 8 months to be able to get my money from Airpeace after a delayed flight or supposedly a cancelled flight. So we come to you and say, you the consumers, let's speak to the heart of the issues. Join this conversation and ensure that we speak and call out the airline industry. In our voting categories, you will see opportunity to vote for brands. Over 35 brands and 5 government institutions categories have been listed for voting. This is 10 days to the close of that voting. It is important that you join the narrative because what we have seen is that some categories are very active. The telecom is very active. The banking sector is very active. Pharmaceutical is active. But the non-too active sections, we are asking you to visit the website and cast your vote. If you don't join this narrative, you will be giving power to the wrong brand. But because we are not in the popularity contest, our challenge is to ensure that the voice of the consumers is heard in such a way that it will influence the brands in what they do at the end of the day. This episode, as we speak about the consumers concerning our airlines industry, we think that you should cast your vote for any brand that you think has really, really brought you joy. And if there are brands that have brought you joy, you should celebrate them. And if there are those brands, from my thinking, that has caused you pain, for instance, why would you walk into a bank over and over again when you know you have issues with the bank? Or why do you buy a particular product when you know that you are not getting joy from that product? This is an opportunity for you to air your views. This is 10 days to close of the vote. And if you look at the website, it has turned to yellow, meaning time is running out. And it is your right to exercise that power that you have because the power is in your hand. This is Brand Pulse Unplugged. Thank you.